How to get better at search and destroy. On Bagra Fortress, rush routes, nade spots, and more. Subscribe for more tutorials on every map. Make sure to follow these steps if you choose to go this way. Throw this pre-nade to hit an enemy rushing the hangman bomb site. Always throw a stun or flash to check for enemies, and make sure you get in as fast as possible if it is safe to do so. Be careful of the corners. Plant the bomb and set up with your team. You now have the advantage and a good chance at winning this round. Now I will show what to do if you are unable to get into a bomb site. Lie down or try to find some cover. Avoid lethal grenades and pop up to shoot enemies if it is safe to do so. In this situation, I had the UAV to help me locate the enemies. Remember to always pay attention to the mini-map, as it can help you stay alive and win the round. Now I can push the bomb freely and call the bomb carrier over. The main objective here was clearing the hangman site, but sometimes it can be the easier option to shoot the enemies if you have the opportunity. It depends on the situation. Real-time pinging enemies is a great way to let your teammates know where the enemy is. It's rare your teammates will do this, but I am sure to take advantage when it happens. When we switch sides, we do the same stun check and get behind cover. When enemies rush at full speed, it looks like this. Throwing equipment will slow the enemies down and allow you to get quick picks while the stun effects and nade effects cool down. Be sure to check every possible entrance for the enemy. Sometimes it's important to not rush. Handle one part of the map at a time. If you clear one area, you know you can check the other area and there's likely to be an enemy. Once you have cleared an area, you can move on to the next target. This is how good things can go if you put yourself in positions to deal with one gunfight at a time. I like to jump from behind cover to another cover, and that's how I will move forward, constantly corner checking and being careful. Jumping covers a good distance and allows you to shoot your gun if there is an enemy. By jumping, you make yourself a harder target to hit and you cannot get caught in a sprint. Timing can be very important. Here I will show you what not to do. I was late on pushing the hangman site by throwing this nade and it didn't go well. Do not let this happen to you. This is what you should do instead. As you can see, I get to the site too fast for the sniper to snipe me after he flashbangs the doors open. Now for the opposite route. You are focusing on this whole lane, and the biggest threat is that box. I throw this right at the box so the enemy can't use it against me. Throw equipment either at the left of the truck or the box. Be sure to check that enemies don't rush behind the trucks and lie down to check if you can see their feet. Once you've eliminated this area of enemies, you can either push into the building and try to shoot enemies in the back, or you can run up to the enemy spawn and try to follow enemies into A for easy pickings. By quickly eliminating one area, you allow yourself access to a free lane. Because most people never turn around, you can take advantage of this. Shooting through doors is a good way to get easy kills. A lot of people like to camp behind doors that can easily be shot through. They think that camping behind the door will give them the element of surprise when an enemy runs through it. But if you are aware to this, you can simply just shoot through the door and get an easy kill before running through it. Now for the other side. It is a very risky play to push this box on this side. But if you are quick, you may be able to get some easy kills on some unexpected enemies. Don't throw any grenade from spawn. Just knife run to the box as fast as possible to take advantage of this. After clearing down the lane, you can be sure that enemies will be coming around to your right side by the B bomb area. You choose what bomb site you play best and try to control the game your way. Just make sure you don't stick around in a spot for too long, unless it's completely secured. Sometimes all you need to do to succeed in search and destroy is camp a little. You'll be good so long as the enemy doesn't know where you are. Now that we have done the side routes, we will move on to how to play the middle building. On attack side, I will throw a nade and run into bottom doors to wallbang the corresponding doors, but I won't go through those doors unless I know it's secure. From here you can either wait to see if enemies push the box from the bottom building or outside, open the A-bomb doors and try to carefully pick enemies off, or secure the middle building's top and bottom floors, as enemies could have easily jumped up here by now. This is a common problem and one to always remember. It is possible to get some easy kills from the top window, but securing the A-bomb site would be the safest option. Just be careful when you peek out for enemies. If you are being aimed at, then there's a high chance you will die quickly. The best thing to do when peeking is jumping from cover to cover or quickly shoulder peeking from in and out of cover. Remember to avoid the snipers. Don't let yourself run into a sniper. Spot them and take cover. Use equipment and move position. Make them play your game and you will have a much better time. Snipers get tunnel vision and you can get rid of them easily by moving fast and unexpected. If you always play careful like this, it will be very hard for enemies to kill you. When a bomb is planted on you, it is time to move fast. This can be a problem if you do not have dead silence. Running will make loud noises, and jumping will be even louder. But jumping into gunfights can still succeed even if you are being aimed at. Eliminate the enemies as quick as possible to ensure you can defuse the bomb. My way of doing this is jumping around from covers and corner checking. Every kill will boost towards dead silence. Activating dead silence will help to hear enemies and get more kills. Be sure to remember that getting a kill with dead silence on will refresh the dead silence duration. Pre-aiming is a good way to ensure you will win the gunfight. However, with good accuracy, you can still be successful by jumping out on someone and winning the exchange. Only you and your experience will be able to judge whether it's best for your playstyle or not. Every round you play, you must strive to do better and survive as long as possible. Every death is a mistake and there's a lesson to be learned from it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found the information and tips helpful. Remember, if you want to see real improvement, be sure to put these tips into action. Your hard work and dedication will pay off. Thank you again for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.